Happy day after New Comic Book Day, webheads. That's right, guys. I have a spectacular, amazing haul for you this week. Sorry it's a day late, but after I'm done going to Starbucks, I'm going to share with you the books I picked up at the comic book store this week. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you Spider Slayer's comic book haul. Fans, this is episode 442, and this is the video series where each and every week I share with you, the fans, what I picked up at the comic book store, which is Comic Central. They provide me all those great and awesome and wonderful comic books each and every week. So thank you, Comic Central. And guys, I want to thank you for your patience on this week's haul, as this one is a little bit late this week. Got a lot of things going on. I got a new puppy. I got a tennis tournament that I have to organize and run this weekend. So there's a lot of things happening. But as they say, better late than never, right? So guys, what did I get at the comic book store this week? Well, this week's haul is huge. Let's check out the mysterious black bag, shall we? Bam. Here it is. And what's inside, you're not going to want to believe. Here we go. Mysterious black bag, and it's on the floor. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. So many books. I had to get 2 stacks of bags and boards this week, but let's kick off this haul. Here we go. All right, so the first book we wound up getting this week is Deceased Dead Planet. This is issue 4. Awesome story so far. Looks like this one's got to do with New Genesis and it's new horror in there, so pretty cool. Oh, here's some of the interior artwork in here, and here we got some more. Always great stuff. Love the characters in here. Love the character development. We'll see what happens with issue 4. All right. Next, we wound up getting the variants cover for that one, as we get to see Green Lantern. We get to see Black Canary, as she is the Green Lantern in this universe, because, yeah, just in case you haven't read it, this is a spoiler. It's been out for a long time. Hal Jordan died in this universe, so she is the new Lantern. Really cool, really nice looking cover there. All right, so that's the variant. Then we wound up getting Batman: The Adventures Continues, issue 5. This is a nice cover. It just reminds you, it screams you of the animated series, right? So really cool. You get to see Jason Todd, the Joker, Batman, Nightwing, Tim Drake. You wind up seeing Barbara on there. So all those great characters. Here's some of the interior artwork here. So again, it's always a nice looking book. I feel like at times, like I've said, it might be a little bit too light, and I feel like it could be a little bit darker when it comes to the coloring in the book. But nevertheless, it's a fun story, and it's interesting to see where this book is going to go in the future, as this is a continuation of the animated series. So there you have it, Batman issue 5. All right, next. Speaking about Batman, we have Batman issue 100. This is the conclusion to the Joker War. Obviously, the main cover there. Here, I got to cut it off. This is the wraparound cover. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen in this. Obviously, we get to see Dick Grayson with his new Nightwing costume back, or his original costume back. Here's some more of that cool artwork inside. I'm really looking forward to reading this. Hopefully I get a chance to read all my books this week because of how busy I'm going to be. But yeah, this looks really awesome here. So that is Batman issue 100. But with that Batman issue 100, had to get that variant, the hot variant of the week. This one is gorgeous. Look at that. Sorry about the glare. So yeah, man, I luckily was able to get this one. I had this pre-ordered for a long time. I just love the way this cover actually looked. So yes, this was the variant cover. I don't know if this was a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 10. I'm not 100% sure on that one. So if you guys want to comment below, let me know. And now I'm going to pass it over to the other Mike Spider Slayer, and we're going to talk about the Facebook shoutouts of the week. Thank you, New Comic Book Day, Mike Spider Slayer. All right, guys, it's time for those Facebook shoutouts, and today we're going to be talking about Joshua Anderson, who is currently reading the newest volume of Chew. He is reading issues 1, 2, and 3 this previous week. It's a great series. I definitely recommend it, and Joshua, I'm glad you're enjoying it too. Next, we wound up having Sean Appleman, who's one of the newest members of Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite, as his amazing spider dad gave him a bunch of comic books from his collection. A lot of key issues from Amazing Spider-Man. He's got some Hulk books in there, some Ultimate Spider-Man. And Sean, I hope you enjoy each and every one of those reads. It's great when your dad can give you some comic books. Next, we have another new member. This is Nathan Darby, who wound up getting New Comic Book Day delayed on a New Comic Book Day Eve. So he got some great issues in there. Got the newest issue of Avengers, Marvel X, Wonder Woman issue 84, the first issue of Shang-Chi, Red Hood the Outlaw, and a bunch of other great issues as well. And then last but not least, I got a comic book room that is going to knock your socks off. This one is Mark Underwood's. He goes, when all of your stuff you collect starts working together. And let me just tell you, it puts my little garage set up here to shame. He's got shelves of pops. He's got pictures. He's got statues. I mean, it's everywhere, and it looks phenomenal. So congratulations on getting that room together. And guys, thank you for joining Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite. If you want to join, just go ahead on my Facebook group page, and I'll go ahead and prove you, and you can share all your wonderful collections and New Comic Book Day hauls. Now back to you, New Comic Book Day Mike Spider Slayer. All right, thank you so much, other Mike Spider Slayer from 2 days ago. So we're going to continue the haul, and we're talking about the continuation of the X of Swords. This is the X of Swords. I got part 4 here. This X-Force issue 13. So we wound up getting that one. Here's some of the interior artwork in this. I loved chapter 2, and I think this week we get 3, 4, and 5. So this one is 4. This just happens to show up in here. So I'm curious to see how this story progresses. I really got into it, like I said, with that chapter 2 book. I got invested based off of what happened with Rockslide, and just now we get to learn about the swords and how our characters wind up accumulating those swords. So yeah, so that's X-Force issue 13. And then we have the part 5, and this is Marauders issue 13. And here's the interior artwork for this one. So here it looks like this one's more about, I guess, Storm or whatnot, because I think she might acquire a sword. So let's see if we get some more artwork in here. So I'm looking forward to that. This has been a great story so far, like I said. So we have that. And then we wind up having part 3. So there's the part 3 that takes place in Wolverine. So we have Wolverine issue 6. So part 3 of 22. I love this cover, man. Just Wolverine just has all kinds of swords inside of him. And, you know, and it's just like, all right, I'm ready to kick your ass, bud. You know, it's so cool. So yes. And here's the interior artwork for here. I love this artwork, man. It looks good. It does remind me of Greg Capullo's artwork. It does. It has that similar style. The coloring is very similar as well. So yeah, it's really good looking. And like I said, if you were reading all these books before, then, you know, why not read the story? Unless you have no interest in whatsoever of X of Swords. All right, next. Getting away from the event, we have Star Wars. This is issue 7. Star Wars has been a solid book, in my opinion. I've been liking it. We getting to see a new story arc, I guess. Yeah, it's called The Will of Tarkin. So it looks like we're going to be learning more about Tarkin in this particular story. And here's some of the artwork here. Last story focused on Luke Skywalker as he met this like Jedi woman who helped him get a lightsaber back, and, you know, guess shedded some light on Darth Vader and whatnot. So here it is. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be good. Again, I've said this millions of times already that I love the timeline when it comes to Star Wars right now. So this is issue 7. All right. So now I get to read this all over again from issue 1 in color. We get to see things that Robert Kirkman said that he wanted to see before in The Walking Dead when he changed the script. And this is The Walking Dead Deluxe. This is issue 1. Really nice looking cover as you get to see Rick in front of that shop that was broken and the zombies are after him. So it's kind of like a more 3D effect or a more point of view effect of that original cover. So that's really cool. So kind of that cover, right? It's like first we saw this as he's loading his gun, and then this is after he's loaded his gun because the zombies are there. So here is the book in color. Really different to see in color. You know, you're so used to seeing that black and white, but man, I tell you what, it's going to be fun reading it, and again, having all those little tidbits at the end. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing here. See, here's all his original script ideas, and I love stuff like that, what was going through his head in the original script. So here it goes, and then there's the letter page as well. So yeah, can't wait for this. Get to read it all over again. So with that one comes the Walking Dead variant. Wound up getting that one as well. So yeah, that's really cool. So, God, I can't wait, man. This is going to be so cool to collect The Walking Dead again. And then you want to talk about an awesome cover. Man, oh, man, I can't wait for this. This is Transformers and Back to the Future, issue 1. So this is the DeLorean. Obviously, he's a Autobot, and his name is Gigawatt. And I can't wait to see Marty McFly and Doc Brown. You guys caught me saying Doc Green because I'm used to saying Doc Green from Incredible Hulk or Hulk when he was Doc Green. So sorry about that, but here's some of the artwork in here. So if you were on the fence about this one, here is the art, and it looks great. I love the coloring in here. I love how our characters have that kind of like that cartoon feel. Reminds me of the guys back in the 80s. Oh, look at Ravage in there. Oh my God, it looks so cool, dude. I can't wait for this book. Yeah, this is going to be great. I think this is going to be so much fun. So there we have Transformers Back to the Future issue 1. Marty McFly. Hello, McFly. All right, so speaking of Marvel, now we go into Thor issue 8. This is another one of those diner covers where we have Thor eating like a chicken sandwich or a hamburger or whatever it is, and then the other Thor that wound up picking up his hammer in the last issue, he's getting beat up by a troll or whatnot. So it's funny, man. I love Thor. I think Thor is so great. And you know, what's up with Mjolnir? Is Mjolnir broken? Is everyone going to have the hammer? It looks like it based off of what I'm seeing here. I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't read it yet. So let me see if I can go back here. So we have some other pictures in there too. Artwork looks great. Great story here. Donny Cates is hitting it out of the park when it comes to this one. So there we go. We have Thor. This is issue 8. Oh my God, so cool what I saw in here. So I wound up getting the Frankenstein Thor variant as well. This is an awesome cover, man. It's just like he's Frankenstein. You know, he's just got the stitched neck there. He's got the little things on the side. It's like the Thor is powering the electricity to give him life. I think it's a cool cover, so I wound up getting that one. And it's like their horror, I guess, variants that they have this year for Halloween. And then, of course, you guys know I've been collecting the Alex Ross books when it comes to the Timeless ones, so I wound up getting the Thor Timeless variant as well. So it's a more traditional looking Thor, classic costume, long hair, the helmet, everything about it, just gorgeous. And then if you're talking about more Alex Ross, this is Marauders. I'm sorry, yeah. What is it? Marauders, yes. This is the Iceman one. So yeah, that's really cool as well. All right, kind of blends in though, so it's not as strong as some of the other ones, but it is a cool pose by Iceman there. So we have that one. And then the next one, you guys are going to like this one. This one is Wolverine, issue 6, the Timeless variant from Alex Ross. Look at the grittiness of Wolverine here. Oh man, the detail and the costume, just awesome, man. So cool. And then we have the other one that came out this week. This one is X-Force, this is issue 13. This one has to deal with Beast, and the detail on Beast is pretty cool also. Again, this is looking like more of the classic characters that a long-time readers have known and loved for years and years. That's what these covers have. So yeah, that's cool. All right, and then next, I wound up getting a new number 1. This is Champions. This is relaunching this volume, a team of characters based off of the Outlawed event. I wound up getting both covers. I don't know why I wound up getting both covers, but I wound up getting both, so you get to see them here. I think I like this one better, and I think that one is the variant cover. Yeah, so this one's cool with Carmella on there, and here's some of the artwork in this book. It looks kind of cool. You know, I'm just happy to see this team back together because I really enjoyed the last volume of Champions. And I'm hoping that this book stays around for a while because, like, I love Nova, Sam Alexander Nova. And I feel a lot of these characters, this is kind of like the book where they belong. So without this book existing, it's like we'll never see these characters. And this is the next generation of heroes. So it's like, why not have them all in one book? And I feel like this could be a book for younger readers to get into these types of characters. So that's Champions Outlawed issue 1. All right. Oh, I guess I left out a Alex Ross variant, but this is the Black Widow issue 2. Pretty cool. I love this one too. She's like getting her gauntlets ready. Classic Natasha Romanoff on there. And then we have Black Widow issue 2. That variant cover, the J. Scott Campbell variant. I love the blue background. That's pretty cool as well. First issue was really well done by Kelly Thompson. Looks like Arcade is the main villain behind all this, and he is watching Natasha for some reason. And I want to know what happened to her, you know? And she's like has a relationship, but she still has all her natural instincts that she's had in the past. Here's some more interior art. Looks really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this story fleshes out. This is issue 2 of Black Widow. All right. And now it comes down to the Amazing Spider-Man issue 49. We got 3 of them this week. I wound up getting this one right here. This one is cool with Spider-Man versing Venom. I mean, you have to have this cover. This is, you know, this is classic Spider-Man right here, right? I mean, it goes back all the way to the 80s, so it's like, why not? And this is kind of funny while I'm watching this. There's this little spider that's going down on a web on my cord of my phone, which is hilarious while I'm showing this book. It's so funny. So we wound up getting that. If you guys want to check out the artwork, we finally have some artwork done by Ryan Otley, which is, it's just like, why at this point, right? But it's not all done by him. It is done by Herberto Ramos as well, and some of the other pictures that I'm looking at here. But the colors are bright, they're vibrant. Interesting to see how this whole thing pans out here. Oh man, is Norman Osborn going to try to kill Spider-Man? You know, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to this story. So here we go. I want to find out what happens with Kindred too. I need to find out more with him. Is the Sin Eater done? Like, what happens? And then I wound up getting the J. Scott Campbell variant of the same book. Have to do this. This kind of goes back to way back in issue, is it 4? No, 500, when he did the issue 500 milestone book as well. And you got Spider-Man there swinging, and you got all the characters in the background. I love seeing all those characters and love seeing the way he draws all of them. So that's pretty cool. And then last but not least, I got one more. I wish I could get all of them, but they're too much money. And I wound up getting the Bruce Timm Mary Jane variant cover as well. So that is the Amazing Spider-Man covers that I bought, and that is the haul for the week. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, sorry it was a little late, but like I said, better late than never. I can't wait to hear what you guys picked up this week, and if you want to show off your collections and all that great stuff, don't forget to join that Facebook group page. And if you like my content, I'll show you more right here. And until next time, webheads, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye.